Okay, so for our second game, we play I Train Hoops, and funny enough, got a little bit of history with that team. I know some of the kids on there, know the coach, good dude. But my kids lost in them in Reno in the championship, but we were very undermanned, and I wasn't even there to coach it, unfortunately. Joe coached it. Shout out to you, Joe, because I had to take my high school teams down to the Compton Magic event, so that kind of sucked. But so I don't know if we haven't played them much. Not this new group, we haven't played them since I think that time. So it was a lot of anticipation in that game. Of course, you want to get some get back and some competitive juices flowing. I don't know if that's their top team or their B team. I don't know, man. I don't get involved in all that, but I just know our team was ready to go. And I have two players on their team who used to play for me, Devin and King. Good kids, good families. They definitely play. They play a lot of basketball. They play for several teams. So, we kind of knew going into that what to expect. And I Train has this one smaller kid, really good shooter. So we knew kind of to run Michigan on him and really crowd him and make it tough for him. And, again, slow start, which sucked. But right around, I want to say the second half or in the first half, they kicked it into gear in our press. It's really our press and our defensive philosophies that kick in. We kept getting steal after steal. The Texas Tech no middle, what I would say was really effective that game. We made them very left-handed, and that's always the objective of my teams. I don't mind telling y'all this stuff because, quite honestly, it's just the way I am. Like, I'm not inventing this stuff. Like, it's a copycat league. You steal and you innovate, right? Yeah. So we really try to emphasize making teams very left-handed. We really try to make you attack the left side more because realistically, that's not a side most kids are accustomed or comfortable to. Of course, there's outliers. There's kids who can go attack both ways, and there's kids who are left-handed. Then we then adjust to force them to go right. But that's what I would say is the point of emphasis that game, which was really, really done well. And because of that, they couldn't get shots off they normally could. Everything was very hard for them to score. They were attacking from angles they weren't used to attacking. Our help side collapsed really good, and we kept getting steals and fast breaks. We just went on a huge run. It was a steal, fast break, steal, fast break. So, it's fun to watch. 7th grade, 8th grade are kind of like my funnest years to coach because they have the physical gifts and abilities to be able to do a lot of the things you want them to do, but they don't come with the ego that high school kids come with. Because after a high school season, especially if your kids are doing really well, they're being told 5-6 days a week how amazing they are by their peers and everything like that. The next thing you know, they're not the same kid anymore. And that's when you deal with the loyalty issues and the I'm bouncing here, going here stuff. So with all that being said, my 7th grade, I was really proud of him. I got a point guard named Gabe. It's funny, me and his dad joke because he's a kid that's played for a lot of teams, but I think he's actually found a home now and wants to stick with us. And shout out to Montel for Control Chaos because I know that was one of his original teams, and he's done an amazing job. But Gabe's just a good kid, good teammate. He smoked his first wide open layup in the game, which was ridiculous. But other than that, he's a great point guard, great teammate. I'm just really fortunate and happy to have him. Ultimately, the team did their job. They won this weekend, got the championship. I think they beat both teams by 30. But ultimately, what's funny is I feel they played bad. I know that might be crazy to say, you won 30, how'd they play? But I'm telling you, this team has another level they could tap into. And I've seen them do it. When we were down in Oakland at the grassroots tournament, I saw it in full effect. So, I tell people, keep an eye out because my team, my 7th grade team, is probably one of the toughest 7th grade teams in Northern California. But let me make it clear, the toughest true age 7th grade teams because I don't have any reclasses. I don't play with those. So, we'll see we'll see how it pans out, but I'm pretty happy and pretty impressed so far. No middle, no middle. Keep it. Good. Blast that, good.